So today I'll be telling you about 3 different ways of inspecting this round object. In this case, it's a lid, plastic lid. 3 different options. One would be on a conveyor belt like this, placing 3 to 4 cameras around, making a 360-degree view of the lid. Additionally, you could potentially put a camera on top and looking down, but good imaging. Downside would be that you take up a lot of space on the conveyor. There are obviously 3 to 4 cameras, optics, illuminations that you have to maintain and can break. The images will be slightly distorted because they're looking at different distances to the objects. Second option would be this, what is called pericentric optics. Just one camera, one optics, some lighting will actually enable you to, with the right precision on the conveyor, to look at the lid from above, also looking at the circumference of the lids at the same time in one image. Then you can unwrap that image and look at the defects on the lid on the side as well, just from one camera. Obviously, the top side is that you actually are able to do this in just one camera, one optics, simplifying the hardware setup that you have. Third option would be not inspecting it on a conveyor belt like this, but actually stopping the lid and rotating it in front of what we call a line scan camera. The pros of a line scan camera is that you can get a very high resolution, and the unwrapping of the entire circumference is actually done just from scanning that one line. So the imaging quality is extremely good, and you can find minute defects. Downside would be that you actually cannot do it on a conveyor belt like this, but you have to have special mechanics that rotates the lid in front of the camera. So 3 very different solutions for different pros and cons. So it really depends on what application, what the inline inspection problem that you're facing is looking like.